Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something really exciting. Can you hear that in the background? That's Oogie Boogie. I am here for one of the very first Oogie Boogie nights of 2024. I'm going to create a video as I go. I've been to many Oogie Boogie nights. I have lots of tips and information for you. But tonight I'm going to share with you stuff so that it doesn't matter what year you go to, you have a great time. I'm going to share tips with you about how to make the most out of your night, how to be really effective, things you should do like when to arrive, once you arrive, what you should do when you arrive, things that you want to do before the party even starts, some tips, information that you're going to need, and then also what it looks like to go to the party. So it doesn't matter what year you go, this video is going to be helpful for you. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to talk to you about is what time you can arrive, and let's take a look at the gates and give you some tips about arrival for Oogie Boogie. Let's do this. Current time is 2:48. And these are the lines to get into Oogie Boogie. Their Oogie Boogie party doesn't officially start until 6 p.m., but guests can get into the park and take advantage of rides and food and just enjoy from 3 to 6 p.m. and then the party starts at 6. So these are guests that are wanting to get in early and take advantage of that, which is very smart. This line will go fast, don't worry. But you have to stand in this line because you have to get a wristband, you'll get a treat bag and a map. And unless you stand in this line, you won't get that. There are lines over here, and I'm gonna explain what they're for, and that's where I'm gonna go because I have a magic key. But that line over there is for magic key, or if you have a ticket for the day and you want to go hop, maybe you've been at Disneyland, you want to hop over to Disney California Adventure, or you just got here, but you have a ticket and your ticket is good until 6 p.m., then you can go through this gate. You don't have to stand in this line that the Oogie Boogie party people are standing in. So keep that in mind, that if you get here early, you can get in at 3, but they will not let these people in until 3. I'm gonna go ahead and go over here because I made a reservation, a park reservation today for Disney California Adventure. So I am going to go in here and then I will go get my wristband, my park map and all of that stuff inside the gate because there's a spot inside the park. Hi, Oogie Boogie. All right, so let's go check in. They actually started letting people in before 3 o'clock. So keep that in mind. Don't be afraid of the line. They're gonna let you in. You're gonna get your bag. You're gonna get your map. We'll talk about the candy bag they hand you out. But anyway, I'm gonna go this way. So I have a park ticket, but I also have an Oogie Boogie Bash ticket for tonight. So I'm gonna go show you where you can check in if you're already at Disney California Adventure for the day. Here's the entrance to Avengers Campus, and right next to that is the event check-in. I'll come show you where we're gonna go. But this is if you're already inside the park and you have an Oogie Boogie Bash ticket, you come right here to the event check-in. I do, yeah. Now she's going to put the wristband on. Yeah, that sounds great. Thank you. Okay, so I got my wristband. Now I'm going to come down here and they're going to give us a map and a treat bag. So this is how you check in early for Oogie Boogie. Now I've got my bag, and inside my bag is our little map, you guys, that we definitely want to take a look at. So we're going to go somewhere and sit down, check out the map, talk a little more about that. That was really easy. We checked in, we stood in this really short line. They verified my ticket. They gave me a wristband for tonight, gave me my treat bag, and then the map's inside. And this is where you're gonna check in. It didn't even take me 5 minutes. So this is definitely an advantage if you're already in the parks. We're all checked in. Let's walk and talk about a few things that are important to know. During the mix-in time, which is considered the 3 to 6 hour, you will notice that the parks are pretty crowded. I mean, if you want to take a look here behind me. So you've got people, regular day guests who've been here for most of the day, that are here until 6, and then you've got guests that came early for Oogie Boogie. So you're gonna find that the parks are a lot more crowded than they're gonna be during the party. So just keep that in mind. That's not indicative of how it will be during the party. But there are more people here from the 3 to 6 hour. So you're gonna wanna plan according, like, you know, there are attractions that you could go on that aren't gonna have very long lines, you know, like your Little Mermaid, or maybe you're back there, the Mater's ride, or you could check a single rider line too, like Grizzly River Run. But you can do rides. I highly recommend, though, what we're gonna go and do right now is we're gonna go sit down and we're gonna take a look at the map that I just got in my bag as I checked into the event. You're gonna wanna map out and figure out how you want to kind of see things tonight, what you want to see, what characters you want to see, what's most important to you, the treat trails, where they are, what order to go in, because there's kind of a strategy so that you don't get stuck in like too many lines and you can get everything done, because you also probably want to see the parade and go to Villains Grove. So there's lots of things to do, and you want to kind of have a game plan, and maybe during this 3 to 6 hour you can sit down and decide what you want to do, and that'll help you plan the rest of your night so you make the most out of what your party is, which is from 6 to 11. Here is something else you could do before the party even starts, is check out the Oogie Boogie merchandise that is exclusive for this year. There's pins, backpack, spirit jerseys. Something else that I recommend doing around the 5 o'clock-ish hour is eating dinner. You want to eat dinner before the party even starts, because once the party starts, you don't want to stop to eat like a sit-down meal or even like a grab-and-go quick service. You want to be spending your time doing exclusive party things. So about an hour ago, I placed a mobile order for over here at Paradise Garden Grills. I'm going to go pick up my mobile food order, and we're gonna sit down and look at the map. We're over here at Paradise Garden Grill, and I ordered on mobile order some, what did I get? Flautas. Let's pick up our flauta order. So this is like their seasonal menu right now, and I got the chili verde chicken flautas. First things first, we're gonna dive into our food. These are the chicken flautas with beans and rice, and of course we got our Coke, so we can get caffeinated for the night. We're gonna be up late, so grab some food, and then after we eat, we're gonna take a look at the map. Okay, here is the Oogie Boogie Bash map, and you get a map every year, and it's got all the information in it. Like for instance, here are this year's like different Oogie Boogie snacks. You can find food. There's a specialty churro, there's where it flows, there's different nuggets, and then this is the sipper that's available during the party. So then we're gonna open up this big old map here, and let's see what we can see. All right, first thing I notice is the treat trails. I have not looked at this map, so this is my first time looking at the map, but you're gonna notice over here all the treat trails. Now these are labeled 1 through 12, okay, but that's not necessarily the order you have to go in. These are the different villains. There are 12 treat trails, but not all of them have a villain. So you'll notice which ones have a villain. Like this one just has candy. It's the Buena Vista Street Trail. Radiator Springs Racers just has candy. And the World of Color Treat Trail. So those just have candy. The rest of them have an actual villain. So they have Cruz, Agatha, Hades. So on here, you're gonna see these different cauldrons. That's where the characters are, the villains are on the treat trails. Now, it has it in just labeling them 1, 2, 3, 4, and kind of going this way. And that's not necessarily the way you have to go to see each character. You can go in whatever order you want to go. Let's talk about these. These are like the little character spots where you can find a character and get your photo taken. The photos are included with your park ticket. So your Oogie Boogie Bash ticket has a little code on it, and that's what you're gonna use to scan and get photos. Over here, I wanted to show you guys the photo opportunities. It doesn't give the exact characters this year. You have to look for them in the app. So you'd go in the app and you would find where the characters are on the map. In the past, I've usually started somewhere over here and gone this direction kind of on the path. But I'm changing it up this year. We're gonna start over here, okay, at Paradise Gardens Park, and we're gonna go kind of backwards from what the crowd's doing. We're gonna try and hit Cars Land at sunset so we can see the neon lights turn on, and then come around this way and kind of do like a figure 8, and then end up over here and then do Villains Grove. Now, the reason I'm doing this, and I think it'll work, is because the parade, which information about the parade is over here, the parade starts at these times, and you wanna be nowhere near the parade route as far as trying to get over here to Villains Grove about the time that the parade comes through, because you can only cross at certain times when there's a break in the parade. So I'm gonna avoid the parade this time and go this direction. So let's see how that works. I'm gonna bring it along and share everything with you guys so you know kind of which direction works best, and I'll explain a little further more about the parade and why I chose this direction. Because the parade starts here, doesn't matter which parade, here and goes around. Something else I must bring up is this little bag that they give you, which is supposed to hold all of your candy. There is no way all of your candy is gonna fit in that. I always recommend bringing a bigger bag, or you can even bring a backpack. Some people rent lockers, but you're definitely gonna want a bigger bag for all of your candy that you're gonna get at Oogie Boogie. This bag does not cut it. Dinner was great. Got my map all figured out. I'm actually right across from where they're giving out the special magic key thing. So let's see if we can go snag that before the party starts, and then let's get this party started. This is where the special magic key entrance is, and they're going to hand us our patch. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this now before the party gets started. And the cast member is going to just hand you a Hades. Thank you. It's a patch, a Hades patch. Thank you. Not only do we get a special magic key Hades patch, but it's also a treat trail. So we get to go trick-or-treating. Now, these people are still in line because there's a photo opportunity just for magic key holders. If you want to wait in this line, you can get in this line and get a special magic key photo. But we're gonna go ahead and not do the magic key photo op, but that's what it looks like. So that was great. I got my Hades patch, got some candy. I decided not to stand in line for the photo opportunity because I want to go get in line for a treat trail just before the party starts. So that my very first treat trail, I'm in line and I'm moving by 6. We're actually going to go right over here by the Golden Zephyr to this treat trail. It doesn't have a villain, it's just candy only. We're going to try and hit all 12 treat trails tonight. 9 of them have villains, which are interactive, and 3 of them are just candy. Now at each trail, it's not just like one little stop. You get several chances to get candy throughout the trail. So you get a lot of candy. I'll show you at the end of the night. We're gonna start here, and this is gonna be our first treat trail of the night. And you'll find cast members holding these signs so you know where the treat trail starts. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hop in line. There's a few people in line, and we're gonna get the party started. Here we go. What she's checking for. Wristband. She's checking for your wristband because only trick-or-treat party guests can come on the treat trail. So I'm going to show you guys the treat trail. We're going to get started here. See how there's several opportunities to get candy along the way. The party has officially begun. Here we go. Show you the whole treat trail of this one, and I'll try and show you all the treat trails as far as how much candy you actually get at each trail, because it's not just one little stop at each trail. So listen to the music. This is Halloween. All right, I got my big old bag ready. Here we go, trick or treat. Thank you. Okay, so that was stop number 1 on the treat trail. And we're gonna just walk on down here. So they go really fast. If there's a big line, don't worry about it because the line goes really fast, and you can go through as many treat trails as you want, like as many times as you want, not just once. Oh look, here we go. Trick or treat. Thank you. and you can go on both sides. And look, for instance, we're getting goldfish here. It's not all just candy. Thank you. You can go on either side. More goldfish. Hi, thank you. Oh, we got carrots, and you can choose to get carrots or not. We're gonna get some carrots, thank you. We just finished our first treat trail, and now we are headed around. We're gonna go around to Sid. He is over on the pier, and that'll be our second treat trail of the night. And I'll keep you posted on how long everything takes. That took just only a few minutes. Now I'm gonna show you something because people ask, how do they know you're there for Oogie Boogie and do you really get kicked out? Well, let me show you. There's cast members and they are looking to make sure you have a wristband. Here is the end of Sid's treat trail right here. So we're gonna get in this big old line, but it'll go fast. I'll time it for you so you guys actually know. It is 6:06 and we just got in line for the Sid trail. I'll time this for you, but just know at the beginning of the night, the lines are longer, and then as the night goes on, they really dwindle. And like I said, you can go in lines as many times as you want. But at the beginning of the night, everybody gets in the treat trails and they're longer, but don't worry, they go fast. Something else I want to talk to you guys about are Halloween costumes. So as you notice, I'm not in a Halloween costume. I'm in a Mickey Halloween shirt, but you don't have to dress up, but there are a lot of elaborate costumes, and there's some people that don't dress up, and then you got some people who like do what I do, or they do like a Disney bounding. So you can wear a Halloween costume, and it is encouraged to wear your Halloween costume. I knew it was going to be hot, and I don't want to be hot, so I decided not for a costume, just a cute shirt this year. That line took 15 minutes. It is 6:21. We are getting into the actual treat trail, and then you wind around in the treat trail, and eventually you get over here and you get to see Sid. Sid roasts everyone. He's not nice, but he's, it's just all fun. So, but there he is on the stage. He's a really great character interaction. Here we go. Trick or treat. Thank you. See all that candy in there? All right. And then we're going to wind around over here. Get some more. Trick or treat. Thank you. Now we are over here to see Sid, and you can ask some questions and interact with them. Let's see.
And a dog. Sounds like a bad joke, but instead it's just a bad joke of a costume.
Sid, what's your favorite food?
Pizza, of course.
Pizza.
From Pizza Planet specifically. Extra cheesy, double pepperoni. Anything else?
Okay, and there's even more here. Thank you. Awesome. These are goldfish crackers.
My toys are the best.
And then we have some more on our way out. I think these are like craisins. Yeah, cranberries, craisins. Thank you. Awesome. And then we've got another one down here. And this one's another healthy option. Your carrots. Yeah, carrots. Thank you. And that's the end of the tree trail. I'm just walking past Toy Story, and it is a 15-minute wait. So you can go on attractions, and there are short wait times. There's Mr. Potato Head. Then I want to show you another character meet and greet right up here. It's Lotso. Update, it is 6:26. We just finished the Sid Tree Trail. So we did the regular tree trail, no character. We did Sid. The first tree trail is always going to be the longest because everybody gets here and is excited and gets trick-or-treating. Later on in the night, that line is going to be like a not even existent or maybe a 5-minute wait. But I don't think I'll be back to this side of the park anytime tonight. So I wanted to get Sid done and show you guys where that's at. We are now headed over to San Francisco for our next villain interact. Back here behind me again, cast members checking to make sure you have a wristband and you can be at the party. Otherwise you have to go home or go to the other park. We are in line for Yokai, who is a villain over here in San Francisco. And his line is over where Baymax usually meets. kind of right in the food court area. Trick or treat, thank you. All right, this line we've got, look, they're even refilling. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Thank you. Thank you, happy Halloween. Oh, we got goldfish. Yeah. Thank you. Those are new. Those are little big bars, mini bars. Okay, we got more candy here. Thank you. Okay, and as we're coming around, look, our villain's taking a break. Darn it. So that does happen. You'll be in a treat trail and you'll get there and the villain is not there because they do take breaks. So, all right, that's okay. But that is Yokai. Now we are headed over to Radiator Springs Racers for their treat trail that does not have a villain. It's just candy only. I just got in line. There's the end of the line for the Cars Land treat trail. I'm hoping I can time this perfectly that I get done with this treat trail, which is just treats, no villain, just as they're turning on the neon lights. I Googled when sunset is in Anaheim, and it said either 7:14 or 7:16. So I've got a few minutes to get through this line. Let's see if we can do it. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
So most treat trails have both sides. So you can get in line on either side. And this is the Radiator Springs Racers Trail with lots of candy options.
My goodness, it's so beautiful in this angel. Here we go.
Bye, buddy.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat indeed.
Thank you.
Got some nice treats for you there.
Yes, thanks. So just winds around. Get more treats up here. Let's see if they go fast. They go really fast. Hi, thank you. Oh, there's Racers. So that is an option as well. Oh, here we go. Thank you. This trail, you get a lot of treats. A lot of little stations you stop at.
Thank you. Thank you.
And as you can see, ECVs can go through the lines just as well. You take your strollers. It's very... Thank you so much. Now look, here is Cruz Ramirez dressed as a pirate. And Cruz is not normally out during the day in Cars Land, so you can only see Cruz now during the Halloween party. It is hot. It's like almost 7 o'clock. But you guys, it is still hot out here. So I went over here to the Cozy Cone, and Cozy Cone number 1. Oh, look at the Cozy Cones. They're actually dressed up as Cozy Cones. That's cute. Anyway, Cozy Cone number 1. It gave me a big old glass of ice water. Stay hydrated. I'm sitting here by Flo's, waiting for the neon lights to come on. I timed this perfectly, so I finished the Cars treat trail, and then I came over and I saw a few characters, got a drink, had a bathroom break, and I'm ready to go for my next treat trail. So we're gonna watch the neon lights turn on, and again, to figure out when that is, you just Google sunset in Anaheim, and it'll tell you what time it's at, and that time is going to change depending on the day between now and end of October, but it is every night. So even if you're not here for Oogie Boogie, you'll get to see the neon lights if you just Google the time. So they should turn on at 7:14, and then I'm gonna go hit Agatha, and we're gonna keep going on our treat trails. Okay, so I'm waiting for the lights to turn on, the neon lights. Just so you know, over here, look at these people. They are standing in this big old line for Flo's to eat food. Don't waste your party time standing in a line for food. Either mobile order it or eat before you get here. So this is what happens when the neon lights turn on. You'll want to make sure you're looking down towards the fire station, and you can see the neon lights turn on in kind of like a domino effect from the left-hand side to the right-hand side and then back and forth. Here's just a snippet, but you've got to see this in person. Every night at sunset in Cars Land. Okay, we are back on the tree trail. We are headed over to see Agatha Harkness in her new outfit for her show that's starting on Disney Plus. And she's located in Avengers Campus, and it is a tree trail, obviously with a villain, and then we're gonna go around to Madame Mim and keep going. Over here next to Luigi's, look who's out! It's the red fire truck in his Halloween outfit as a clown. Don't miss it. Oh, look at that. Okay, and then over here we are headed into Avengers Campus, going to see Agatha. And her treat trail starts right over here. Trick or treat. Thank you.
Take it wherever you want.
All the candy. Trick or treat, thank you. I'm gonna see if I can get Agatha to talk to me. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, what webs we weave, Wanda.
Where are the twins?
You know, that's a good question. I don't like troubling myself, keeping track of little harbingers of chaos. There's too many children and games being played tonight. We don't need any more hide and seek, any more children being trapped into witch basements. Once is more than enough. Wanda really has her hands full with those kids. Billy, Tommy, I was just helping her out with the dog. I mean, she had a full house.
It's 7:34 and Web Slingers has a 10-minute standby wait. So just to give you an idea about wait times, and it is at the end of Agatha's trail. Next up is Madame Mim. She's right over here by Avengers Campus. Trick or treat, thank you. All that candy.
A llama. You like my llama? I'm giving you all my magic. Are we having a terrible time?
Wonderful time.
Oh.
Oh, Rice Krispie treats, thank you. Just like that, we're done. Here are people lined up for the parade. We're gonna keep going with treat trails. Next up, Dr. Doof. I don't know how to say his name. He's from Phineas and Ferb. We're here at Dr. Doofenshmirtz. I just got corrected and information about how to say his name. He's from Phineas and Ferb. He's the villain. Let's go see. Now is the point in the night where if you want to see the parade and you have little ones, then you should stop treat trails, watch the parade, and then continue. I don't have little ones with me, so I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue on the treat trails and go watch the second parade, which will have less people.
Soon enough, I'll get to know all of Daddy the Platypus's weaknesses.
Thank you. So this is the Disney Junior dance room. This is where we usually have Mickey's Trick or Treat, which is now available during the day during Halloween. So in here they have a character now, and Dr. Doofenshmirtz, I do remember him. So I have twins who are 20 years old now, and they watched Phineas and Ferb when they were little. So I remember the character, but I didn't remember the name. My kids were like, of course we know who that is. Anyway, so that's the villain that's in this area now.
The molecules seem to be pairing quite nicely. Soon enough, I'll have a clone of Daddy the Platypus. Then I can fight fire with fire. And by fire, I mean Daddy the Platypus. So fighting Daddy the Platypus with Daddy the Platypus. My newest invention, the Stinkinator.
Oh no, the
Daddy the
Steepinator.
Platypus is always complaining and mocking me about how I'm the smelliest evil genius there is. Well, this will show him. And Oogie Boogie has given me permission to test it out
Oh,
on
no.
all of you too.
Oh
Now, shall we make
Trick
you
or
all the
treat.
smelliest
Thank
people
you.
here at the Oogie Boogie Bash? Seems pretty quiet. I'll take that as a yes.
no! Oh!
It has no smell. Okay, the platypus must have gotten a hold of this.
Lots of candy on this street trail. Thank you. Right next door is Oogie Boogie, the man of the hour. Let's go check out Oogie Boogie street trail inside the animation building. Here we are going into Oogie Boogie. I love this room. So good. Look, there's like no line. I'm sure this was a huge line at the beginning of the party. So keep that in mind. The tree trails do get shorter and shorter.
It's off drift. Oh, and I keep that as a compliment. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my land.
Here again, there are several cauldrons.
Trying to make a dupe out of me? I love it. Because I'm thinking this may be the last
Thank
time
you.
you hear my Oogie Boogie song. Look at this guy. He's ancient. He's ugly. And I gotta tell you, I don't know which is worse.
Thank you.
Come on in, folks. There's a fire above. You wanna burn lights?
Trick or treat. Thank you. Bye, Oogie. We're gonna quickly cross the parade trail and go over to Hades before the street is blocked off. All right, Hades is back over here in Hollywoodland. I purposely waited to come see Hades until it was dark. When we get over there and you see him, you're gonna understand why. So this is working out perfectly. We're gonna get to see him. He is a new villain this year for 2024. Trick or treat.
You put them on my
Thank
stage earlier. I remember you. He did get me. He did. I remember that. I don't want to.
Thank you.
Oh, these mortals. I'm gonna be the death of I swear. I'm the death of
Happy Halloween. Thank you.
What is this? Oh, it is. Look at that jawline. Captured it perfectly. One. Allie, I hope we'll get through this. Thank you. I'm getting so many presents tonight, guys. I love it. Shower with love. I like it. Eric, have you got any pictures of you tonight? You hesitated. You lied. I can tell. I like you. You think I'm funny, and I appreciate it. Hi, Hades. How are you today? You doing well? Can I take a photo with you? I was talking to you.
Hi, Hades. How are you doing?
Thank you. Hi, Hades. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you guys?
I'm doing good.
Good.
But it's really hot out here.
Sorry, because I'm standing here. You want to give a few paces back? Oh, all right.
Love his hideaway, Hades hideaway, so good. One last treat, thank you. Oh, a couple more treats. Thank you. Now the parade route is really filling up and the parade should be here soon. Remember the time that it says that it starts in the app, which I think is 7:50. It starts over by Silly Symphony Swings. So by the time it gets over here, it's more like 8:10 or so. So anyway, I'm gonna go do Ernesto de la Cruz. He's over by the Hyperion Theater, and we'll see if we can get that one done before the parade gets here. We are in Ernesto de la Cruz Treat Trail. He's a really good villain. Thank you. Happy Halloween. Thank you.
Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, the only way that I can be, until you're in my arms again.
Thank you. It is 8:15. At this point, we have done 10 treat trails. Down there is another one down Buena Vista Street as you're heading out. So I'm going to skip that one for now. We're going to actually head over to Villains Grove because the parade is actually going on right now. And I'm trying to get over to the Villains Grove before the people from the parade head there. Villains Grove does not open until after dark. I don't know if you can hear, but behind me is the parade going on, and it's at the end of the parade. My goal is to get over here to Villains Grove, which is actually over by Grizzly River Run in the Redwood Creek Challenge area. It is only available during Oogie Boogie, and I'm coming this direction because I only have one other treat trail to do after that by Soren, so I'll do that after I do Villains Grove. But I want to do Villains Grove, then do a treat trail, and then I can sit down and relax for a little bit and figure out what I want to do. Go on a ride, wait for the parade, go see a character. As I'm walking past Soren, I can see over there that it says a 10-minute wait, which is probably just a walk-on. There's like nobody out there. Here is the end of the line for Villains Grove. You can see them holding the light, and this line is wrapped around down by where the entrance to the Grand Californian and across from Grizzly River Run. So one thing you want to note about Villains Grove is it does not have candy. So it's a walkthrough experience. This line goes really fast, so don't let the line intimidate you. I'll tell you how long it takes. Maybe it's going to take 10, at the most 15 minutes to get through this line and then into...
No characters, this is just a light
No
show.
character, yeah, see. They at least let that people know, because I know in the past people have been disappointed that there was no candy on the trail. There's no candy, but it is a very cool experience, a very cool walkthrough experience, and you will see like images of villains. Strollers are not allowed inside Villains Grove, but there is a place for you to park your stroller before you go in. We are here. We got in line at 8:25. It is 8:35. That was only a 10-minute wait. Don't let the line scare you.
And claim the Redwood Creek as their own.
This is what the Villains Grove is. It's a trail, and it shows you the different characters or villains that you're going to see throughout the trail. The thing about Villains Grove is you can go at your own pace. Don't feel like you are rushed. You can go as fast or slow as you want. You do have to park your stroller out there where I showed you. No strollers in here. They do have an accessible line, so you don't have to go upstairs. And they can show you where that is, and an ECV can go around in here. So keep those two things in mind. Here we go. This is the sanctuary. That was Maleficent. In this area you can smell roses. I took my time and I walked really slow through there, but it's about a 10-minute walk through experience. So just know it's worth it. It's beautiful. Like, yeah, I can't even describe it. It's all this different lights and you see different villains, but it's not like the form of them. It's all in light form. Anyway, I think it's amazing. So check out Villains Grove when you come to Oogie Boogie Night. Last treat trail with a villain is over here next to Soren, and it's Judge Doom from Roger Rabbit. Trick or treat. Thank you. Trick or treat. Thank you.
Rabbit. A cool rabbit. Come on. Yay, big. You should try using glue instead of chapstick.
Hi guys. There you go. Of course.
Thank you. It is exactly 9 o'clock. I have done all the tree trails, but the one that's on your way out. I have done Villains Grove. I've seen a character or two as we've kind of walked around. So at this point, you could hop in line to see a character. You could get in line to go on an attraction. You could go grab a treat. Not that you don't have enough candy, but they don't have very many exclusive Oogie Boogie things this year, so I'm not gonna go get a treat. But I still have the parade to watch. I do want to see that. And I'm gonna go get a drink because I'm really thirsty. It's still like warmish. Like, I mean, it's not like hot or anything, but it's just been hot all day. So I'm still warm. So I'm gonna go get a drink and then to figure out what I'm doing next, but for sure, gonna see the parade. Okay, right here at the fountain, there are some characters. We're here. Here's the other tree trail that you can do at any point during the night. Thank you. And this just happens to be my favorite M&M peanut butter. And they are passing out full-size mega. Wow, thank you. Full size. And more full size. Hello, full size M&Ms. Plain. More candy here. Thank you. Whoa, we scored on that treat trail. And guess what? You can do it as many times as you want. Here's another big M&M. Thank you. We scored on that one. So that's the treat trail. It goes up and down Buena Vista Street, and they're passing out full-size M&Ms. Nice. We'll do that again on the way out. Now, I'm over here by the Headless Horseman because there's a photo photographer, PhotoPass photographer over there doing magic shots that are included. And remember, all the photos that you want during the party are included with your party ticket. So I'm going to stay in line. I'm going to get a photo. And don't forget to do that during the party. Love the Headless Horseman here. He makes noises. He gallops around. Make sure you stop and visit the Headless Horseman. There he is. We're here by Grizzly River Run. You can meet and greet Bruno. This is where the dessert party is. If you book the dessert party for the Frightfully Fun Parade, you do have a seat. And this is the dessert party. And there's another one that you can book, which is Wine Country Trattoria. And it's you eat during the day and then you get a voucher for just a spot, not a seat like this. So I ended up getting a great spot just beyond that dessert party location I just showed you. People were already sitting on the ground, and so I stood just behind them. This was about 10 minutes before the parade started. Now, keep in mind that also the parade starts with the Headless Horseman, and the Headless Horseman walks along the parade route. I'll show you right here, about 10 minutes before the official start of the parade.
In the woods of Sleepy Hollow, long, long ago, tiptoed Ichabod Crane, nervously slow. For he heard the dreadful legend that townsfolk told of a Halloween spirit, fiendish and bold.
Something different about the Frightfully Fun Parade is there are 2 parades each party night, but they both start over at Silly Symphony Swings, and then they head down in front of Little Mermaid, go along the path and go up by Carthay Circle, down in front of the animation building, and then it ends over by Guardians of the Galaxy. So both parades start though over there by Silly Symphony Swings. A lot of people don't realize that. They think it goes one direction and the other. So keep that in mind. And like I mentioned earlier, the parade starts at Silly Symphony. So by the time it gets over to Guardians of the Galaxy, it's like 20 minutes after whatever the parade start time really is. All right, friends. Well, that's a wrap on Oogie Boogie 2024. The things that I shared tonight will also be helpful no matter what Oogie Boogie you're going to. Well, that's a wrap on Oogie Boogie Bash. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please consider giving this video a like and follow my channel for more Disney content. All right, this really is the last video. As promised, I wanted to show you guys my candy haul that, again, I did not trying to get like tons of candy. You just do. Here was the patch for the Magic Key holders. And then, okay, so these are like giant goldfish. They're kind of like a graham cracker. Skittles, Three Musketeers, Snickers, Milky Way, Twix, M&M's, peanut butter, and chocolate. They're these fig bars, craisins, regular goldfish, gummy Skittles, all kinds of Skittles. Those are pretzel goldfish, and Milky Way, Rice Krispie treats, and I think that's kind of, and some Starburst here and there, Milky Way. So there you go. That gives you an idea of the variety of candy and how much you get. It practically fills my bed at the Oogie Boogie Bash.